What's up guys, it's your boy Hima, and in this video I'm not going to talk about Bitcoin, I'm not going to talk about Ethereum, I'm going to talk about trading anxiety. Welcome back to another video guys. Look, this is a different video from the videos that I usually make. I usually talk about, Bitcoin or money, markets, what's going on. But when I was going through the Facebook feed today, I saw a lot of people actually depressed and anxious about what's going on with Bitcoin, right? And I understand when you work hard, you put your money in, and every day you see red and you get fed up, right? And actually, if you let this happen, you could actually develop a serious mental health issue, right? And speaking of mental illnesses, I have a degree in psychology. Actually, my background is psychology, so I'm more than qualified to talk about this, and I hope you'll find this video useful, not just for trading, of course, in any financial decision that you'll be doing in the future, of course, even after crypto and all of this. So this is regarding the anxiety that is associated with financials, right? So I have amazing 5 tips for you, and without further ado, let's start. Tip number 1: if you are new to the market and if you haven't been trading or investing for less than 2-3 years, you should not be starting with something volatile as crypto. It's all about picking the asset that's least volatile and has more safety and has a less risk to reward factor. Alright, and if the more the thing is volatile, the more anxious you're gonna be if you're trading this short term, which most of you do because you got into the market for short term gains. You want to make billions and millions of dollars in seconds and buy Lamborghinis. Someone tricked you into this and I'm sorry that you got into this mess, and of course if you're already losing money, I'm sorry about it, but this is a good lesson. If you're new, always pick something less volatile. Alright, when you're involved in assets that are less riskier, the amount of energy that your mind is putting towards that certain aspect of your financials is lesser. But if it's really volatile, like stocks, like penny stocks or cryptos, pretty much crypto is actually super volatile compared to all the assets, you're gonna get anxiety, and it's actually bad. I mean, really bad. Prolonged exposure to these kind of things could actually be harmful to you. Tip number 2: do not leverage money. If you're new to the game, I don't leverage, and most of the time I go long. I pick really good stocks and I go long, and I don't do leveraging. I don't mess with other people's money because I don't feel confident enough. I don't think that I have enough experience or knowledge in the markets to do leveraging, right? So if you're new, I get so many people like, hey man, I'm doing leveraging, I borrow money from this, then that. It's bad. And I'm hearing horror stories about leveraging, especially when newbies get into the market. They do this and get in jeopardy. It's bad. Why the hell would you do leveraging? Learn how to go long. Play with your own money, because if you're losing your own money, it's your money. You're not losing someone else's money. I'll do a whole other video on leveraging, right? Don't do it. There are stories about people who have killed themselves because they owe money and can't pay back. So don't do it. You're putting yourself in great danger. I cannot stress this enough. Tip number 3: have a stop loss. Whatever you do, have a stop loss. Why? The reason why you need to have a stop loss is because of the X factor. No, not the movie, not the TV series. The X factor is, imagine, people think that the world that we live in is perfect, right? And something goes wrong. Oh wait, a virus happened. We don't have any control over it. It's just happened. We the little guys, we ain't got that much money. We are knee deep in it. Could be a nuclear war or anything. Anything that we have no control over is an X factor. And when there's something like that happening, the markets react quickly. Look at the corona crash. And when that happens, you can either sink with the ship or get out with your profit. That's why you need to have a stop loss. The stop loss is your insurance. It's there to protect your capital. So whatever you do in your life, have that safety net. So many people don't even know what a stop loss is. I'll make a video. Stop loss is very simple thing. It's not rocket science. If you're buying into a stock or a crypto, if you're buying at X price, right, you set your stop loss at 10% or 15%. So meaning if something happens, it goes to that 15% mark, you exit the trade or the investment, and you don't lose 80%. You exit at 15%. That's what it is. But of course, I'll make a whole other video about it so that you are educated and informed. Tip number 4, have a journal. Now, this might sound cliche to you. Like, I have a diary that I write. I tell some of the people with severe emotional trauma to write down their emotions, right? How do you feel that day? Was it a good day or a bad day? Was it a bad day? If so, what kind of things triggered for you to be unhappy? Your emotions are very important, and they play a key vital role in markets as well. All of this is governed by emotions. Buying, selling, whatnot. It happens to crypto, stocks, anything. People think that, oh, crypto is away from everything. No, it's not. The same people who are trading stocks are trading crypto. Same people who are trading commodities are trading crypto. It's not aliens, it's us. So emotions play a huge role. So if you don't know how to control your emotions, you're going to be in trouble in life and of course in the markets. That's why you need to have a trading journal. It could be in your computer or laptop. I usually have a book, a diary. You can have that. You can do that. Write down. I placed a trade with X coin at this price. It went down. This is how I felt. It went up. This is how I felt. Write this down, and after every week review it. So your objective is to avoid things that will affect you in a bad way. It's very effective. It's effective for mental health issues. It's effective for trading. If you ask professional traders, most of them have diaries. Tip number 5, eliminate triggers. Now, what are the triggers? Right? Let's say you have Cardano, Ethereum, Solano, Avalanche, whatever it is, right? Is it long term or short term? If it's long term, shut that thing off and forget about it. Forget about it. That's the trigger. When you always look into the phone, of course your portfolio goes up. That could trigger some anxiety. And if prolonged exposure to that will be troublesome. YouTube videos out there pumping shit. Not all the creators are bad. I'm saying certain people, they're getting paid to promote certain bad projects. So social media can be a trigger and at the same time can be a useful tool. So you have to find out which things in social media related to your trading journey that is causing you to be depressed or anxious. Those are your triggers. Write those down. If it's me, I hope it's not me. I hope it's not my channel. Write that down. If it's some kid out there in TikTok talking about this coin and that coin, whenever you see it, you get like frustrated. You get frustrated. Write that down. Whatever it is that's causing you harm, you have to write it down and then evaluate. Okay, what should I do with it? I can't actually give you an answer because this is really specific. For example, my triggers would be certain people in Facebook, these groups pumping out these coins, and of course scammers. Whenever I see scammers, I get triggered, like piss me off. So now whenever I do something, I try to avoid scammers, and if I see it, I get comment on my posts. I don't click all of them. I stay away from them. So that's an example. Tip number 6, like I told you, this is the bonus tip. Have a plan. In life and in your trading journey, have a plan. Why are you investing? Why are you trading? Why do you need the money for? Is it to buy a Lamborghini? I wouldn't say that's a stupid reason. That's not a good reason. Make money so that you don't have to go to a 9-to-5 job all the time. Try to make money so that you can be financially free. Try to make money so that you could get your parents out from their shitty jobs. Try to make money so that you could put your family in a better position. Those are proper goals. Buying a Lamborghini, I don't know. It's not something that I would have, but I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. But either way, have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're gonna get damned. You won't go that far. So, I hope I was helpful. I'm speaking candid. I'm being honest. This is my expertise area. And of course, if you have anxiety, call Beyond Blue. There are plenty of organizations out there. Anxiety is no joke. And if you have anxiety, you shouldn't be even trading. You should fix your anxiety first. Please, there are tons of helpline out there for help. But these kind of things, these financial burdens, cause you some sort of distress. Use these 6 tips that I told you so that you won't be upset. I hope I was helpful. If you're still here watching this, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and put a comment below. Let me know what kind of things trigger you. What kind of things cause you discomfort in this financial journey, trading or crypto or whatever. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, stay safe and happy trading.